is the place?
He's there, all right. It's been
Colored and Light Show, only on YouTube.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining today, where it is 104 degrees out in the garage. Just on Wednesday of this week when I did a little update video of the temperature, we talked about how it was like 100. It is 104 today. It is hot out here. This is the kind of heat that you just don't get used to. It's stagnant in here. I've got a fan running. It doesn't do anything. It's more to just make me feel better mentally that I have a fan going. It is hot and it sucks. It sucks real bad, but we're gonna push through it. I knew this was gonna happen to where 2.5 stuff was going on and it was gonna start in the summer and it's just so bad out here, but I knew it was coming. So anyways, we've got some stuff to add on to the 2.5. Last video, we ported the intake runners of the 2.0 motor and put them onto the 2.5 motor. Got it all sealed up, it's all tightened down. So now we need to add on the intake manifold itself, which is what I picked up right over here. This is a used 2.0 intake manifold and it comes with the valve tubing here. I don't know what this is, and it comes with the throttle body connection with no throttle body. One thing it did have was it had a gasket, but because they pried this thing off with some sort of like a flathead screwdriver or something, it messed it up a little bit. So right here we've got our new intake manifold gasket. So we're gonna throw this on real quick. One other thing that I needed to get was these two little barbs are different. This right here is the 2.5 setup that connects to the PCV, and this is the barb for the 2.0 PCV. As you can see, they're different little connections. At the top of this one, it's got a little quick connect thing. On the 2.0 valve cover, it comes with this hose, and this connects into that hose. So we need to remove the rubber O-ring, put it on this one, and then we can get all of this connected as well. So first things first, let's throw on the valve cover gasket. Next, what we're gonna do is we're going to transfer over the pieces from this to this barb, from the 2.5 PCV to the 2.0. We've got this little plastic retainer that we're gonna need to transfer over as well. I think it'll all fit, but we'll see. It's pretty simple to take apart. There we go. That's easy enough. I did have to cut it off, but this is fine. So back behind the intake manifold PCV system, it's going to be really hard to tell, but the intake manifold is not seating perfectly. I think it's bumping up onto the PCV housing. You can kind of hear that plastic hit. You can see down here it's not lining up perfectly. So I think we're gonna have to do a little trimming. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on this really quick and then I'll get back to you. All right, so I took the OEM manifold back off. It's hitting right here. This is kind of where it's making contact. And I looked, and apparently you can heat this up and kind of push it in, manipulate it a little bit. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna get my heat gun out and see if this works. Over here where it's hitting is this area right here. I don't know if I want to mess with this too much, but there is another part you can buy to replace, but I'd rather not if I don't have to. So I'm gonna try this solution first and then I'll get back to you guys and let you know if it worked. So the intake manifold, I've got it on with just like one bolt, but I've got it pretty much lined up and I've already tightened this down to confirm that the gap does close, and that is all good. It should seal up just fine. I'm gonna take this off and show you guys what I had to do to get it to fit. What I ended up doing was taking my heat gun and I heated up the bulge part of the PCV or ventilation system, or block breather, whatever you're calling it. And I heated it up and I just whacked it with a hammer. There's a little dimple indent right there, but there's no hole or anything. If I were you, I would just order this piece, order the new one from a Ford Ranger, I think it is. And I would just order the new piece and throw it on and call it good. Otherwise, you order this little barb here and then you're banging on the PCV part. I don't have all of the hardware for this. I'm gonna have to go pick some of that up tomorrow, but I am going to get it bolted on just for this video with a couple bolts, and then I'll replace the hardware in my downtime, and getting everything settled in. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on right now. Our new tubing valve is all on, it's tightened down. Everything is sitting flush. You can see here there's no more gap. Everything looks good. I've only done these 4 bolts. I still need to do this one, but I had these bolts and they were a little long, so they go out past the end. This one bottoms out, as does the one in the block, but you can see that it's all tight in there. Everything is good in the back, the hose isn't being crushed, and it all fits. So that was really annoying. It was pretty tedious work, but you can do it. So my next steps are going to be to get that new hardware, get some hex heads, and I think they're M10 size, so I'll be able to go pick those up sometime soon and replace them so we have matching hardware. I'm beat. It's hot out here. This was a lot more annoying than I thought it was gonna be. Granted, if you order the right pieces, you'll be fine. So if I were you, I would go ahead and order that piece. If I can find it, I'll link it down in the description below on the one that you should buy. Otherwise, I'm gonna close the video out here. We're closer to the 2.5 swap. It's getting close. I'm really happy to have the OEM intake manifold on. I feel like I keep saying it every week, we're closer, but truly we are very close to getting it done, and I'm not looking forward to doing it in this heat. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned along with me, as all these videos are about, is about learning as we go. And if you are new to the channel, be sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave your comments below, and I will see you in the next one.